Why do we fall? This is the story of a tortured hero who turned his unbearable pain and suffering into its greatest source of power in order to become more than he ever thought possible. And although it may be fiction, it might just hold the secrets of how you can too. Today I'm going to be discussing the topic of addiction through the lens of the 2005 film Batman Begins to hopefully give you some insight into how to live a more fulfilled life. Pain to action alchemy. We first meet Bruce in his self-imposed imprisonment, lost and alone. Bruce doesn't know what to do with all his trauma, and sometimes physical pain can bring temporary relief for internal suffering, and so he externalizes his internal prison with a real one. It's only when Ra's al Ghul, future mentor and adversary, offers him a path can he bring himself out of his pit of despair and begin to alchemize his pain into something greater. Bruce later goes on to create the disguise and alter ego of Batman as an outlet for this process, changing what was once the source of his pain into his own weapon to inflict on those who stand against him and his purpose. Now, I'm not suggesting you take your father issues out on the criminal scum of your local area, but what I am suggesting is you start turning your pain into action. In order to do this, the pain of your addiction must outweigh the pain of whatever it is you're avoiding. For example, if you're addicted to online shopping, the pain of having no savings must outweigh the pain of abstaining from buying things. This is sometimes referred to as rock bottom. You must allow yourself the space and the time to feel this pain. Unfortunately, we live in a society where no one's really comfortable feeling anything except stimulated. And so we distract ourselves endlessly. This is why it is crucial to banish all distractions, at least temporarily, to let the feelings change you. That's what feelings were designed to do. They were designed to change behavior. But if you don't let them, run their course, then you're never going to change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Pain is not your enemy. The kid who touches the hot stove may feel pain, they may even cry, but they never touch the stove again. What's harder than turning your pain into positive action? Sitting with your pain and doing absolutely nothing. It's all well and good to use your pain as a tool to help you accomplish and succeed, but unless you have the ability to sit with your suffering and just feel it, without hesitation or resistance, it will always be in control of you. If you want to truly heal from your trauma, you must be able to sit with your feelings without distraction until they pass. We see Bruce practice this very technique when he first enters the Batcave. At first, the bats startle him and all those old emotions rise to the surface. But instead of running or hiding from them, he slowly rises to meet them head on and almost embraces them as a friend, allowing them to wash over him and wash away. To perform this yourself, simply sit or lay and just let whatever comes up come up. And when it does, feel it as intently as you can and watch it inevitably pass away. This isn't a one-time treatment to get rid of all negative emotions. Even though you feel that emotion come up and you watch it pass away, doesn't mean it won't come back. But when it does, it will be weaker, or rather you will be stronger. And what was once a tidal wave is now a mere ripple in a vast ocean. Finally, when it comes to suffering and addiction, relapse into old habits is inevitable, and trying to keep to some habit streak is setting you up for failure. Instead, adopt the philosophy that getting back up is more important than never falling down, and simply begin again.
Why do we fall, sir? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.